All right, then let's take a quick look at what's happening on the covers of the dailies this morning. I'm going to be doing this with Winfrey this morning.
Hola.
Thank you. All right, we have the Nation newspaper with us. I'm not sure if you have it. Do you have it yet?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so it says here, government targets 2 trillion naira in banks' forex gain tax. Finance institutions to pay 50% of windfall. Experts caution on timing. It also says here at the top, it says Clinton, Obama, Hillary, Pelosi, others hail Biden for endorsing Harris. And that's what we have at the top left. Let's see what else we have here. We have quite a few other stories. Let's see. ECOWAS says here they raised $38 million worth of grants to boost SMEs, and Tinubu unfolds plan in Accra. Former General Secretary Osigwe is NBA president-elect, and Zenith retains top spot as best bank for record 15 years. That's what we have on the cover of the Nation newspaper.
Yes. Interesting there for former General Secretary Osigwe in NBA. Winning the NBA elections as president. Congratulations to him. I know there was a lot of back and forth concerning that because some lawyers literally were of the opinion that, SANs should literally focus on their heavy briefs and literally leave these positions for the younger lawyers to handle things like the NBA so that they can actually bring new and different, interesting and younger ideas to the NBA and things like that. But anyways, congratulations to Osigwe SAN. That's Afam Osigwe SAN.
There are a few young SANs now, a few more.
Yeah, so no, people are like, you say, the SANs, they're like the senior advocates of Nigeria.
Sure.
So the issue is like, yo, you guys have literally, you've done a lot, you've gotten to that point, right? You're an SAN. Focus on that, right? Leave the younger lawyers who are actually coming up to literally struggle for the position. Because some people believe that, or some people have the opinion that as an SAN, certain things you do are kind of just like set in stone, right? And then because you're looking from the top, you might not be able to necessarily feel the pains and the struggles of the lawyers that are literally coming up. So of course, maybe not like, not a new wig, but probably somewhere there in the middle of it, in a position such as that.
Completely understand. Completely understand what you're going.
Yeah.
We have the New Telegraph. Oh,
okay.
Sorry, I have the New Telegraph here with me. That's what I have on the screen. You have it now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, ECOWAS facing threats of terrorism, geopolitical rivalries, others. It also says, expert, federal government's fuel imports, bleeding nation's external reserves. Are diesel best in Nigeria? Meets international standards, says Dangote. Then, of course, Biden withdraws from U.S. presidential race. And on the 2023 election, violence, hold governors, deputies, others to account, court orders INEC. That's what I have on New Telegraph.
Okay, I don't know if we're moving on right now to another newspaper, probably the Vanguard.
Okay, the Vanguard newspaper. What I have here is the Vanguard. Yes, I do.
Yes, the Vanguard. Okay, so for the major headlines here, we have economy faces threats with 1.4 million barrels per day crude output. For the writers, we have industry experts points to dark spots, make recommendations. We can produce 2 million barrels per day. NNPC, Nigeria needs energy minister, not president to drive industry. Agbakoba. We have from NUPRC concluding divestment to boost output. We have that from Komolafe. To the right of that, we have Zenith Bank retains top spot as #1 bank. And of course, below that, we have U.S. election. Why Biden withdrew from presidential race. We have that on page 37. Below that, we have 3 civilians inspector, 2 assailants killed as gunmen attack police team in Aba. Page 11. Below that, we have our refinery having repeated orders from abroad. We have that from Dangote on page 5. Navy, NIMASA disagree over a proposed law on maritime security. And to the right of that from sports, we have Osime absent from Napoli preseason. I'd like to touch a little bit about on the U.S. Election and Biden's withdrawal.
Yeah.
That's something we literally saw over the weekend. That was actually yesterday.
Last
Night, yes, actually. I think that's actually something that is really commendable, considering the fact that, I mean, this is someone he's been over about 36 years in politics, moving from the Senate to the president. All his life, his dream has literally been to ascend the seat, and he did that, right? And it was definitely really painful for him to literally step down. But then again, he actually did that while he was at Delaware, recovering from the COVID and all of that. So a lot of people said, nobody actually knew, even his press secretary did not know he was actually going to step down 1 hour before he actually dropped the letter. Yeah. So it's actually something that I definitely thought about. And of course, one of the major reasons put forward, also his brother confirming, was the fact that his health was one of the major things that was put into consideration before doing that. And of course, we all know that he endorsed Kamala Harris. That, however, does not mean she's going to be the one to get the ticket. So that's actually where a lot of people being. So
a lot of well, there are some schools of thought that sort of go down the road of if a woman is going to win it, someone is going to have to step back for her to get the top spot. That America is not ready for a female president unless they are, in quote, forced to. And the question now is, do they want Trump, or do they want it's not even Kamala now. Do they want a female president? Are they ready for a female president?
So now the amazing thing is to know that the Republicans in themselves are split. Right? So now Trump doesn't have the whole of his people. So that sect of people literally looking for where to go. They wanted another option than Trump, literally find that in Kamala. I honestly believe that America is ready for a female president. The politicians, however, may not be ready. But I honestly believe that America is ready, because we all know, even over the week as well, Camila has literally also been under a lot of fire. I'm talking about how emotionally sensitive she's been to some issues that have arisen and all of that. So I just feel like it's just really dicey right now, but with time, it's actually politics. So, I mean, less than 100 days to the elections. So we literally just have to wait and see.
And for those that are wondering, how does the American elections affect us here in Africa? In a lot of ways.
Please.
We don't even have enough time on the show to start breaking down how much of an impact the elections abroad have on Nigeria. But we will probably get into it sometime soon.